Do you have an opinion on voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
Republican lawmakers in at least 43 states are considering more than 250 proposed bills that would make it harder to vote.
Critics accuse DeSantis of trying to make it harder for people to vote, particularly voters of color.
I also think there's a repression of like black voting with how if you're a convicted felon, like you're not allowed to vote and everything. And when you look at swing states like Florida, that's a huge population of the like African Americans.
The bill severely curtails the ability to vote in Georgia, particularly for people of color.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
President Biden let his anger and disappointment show over this new election law now in effect in Georgia.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
State Senate has passed a new and controversial voting rights bill.
Enraged Democrats tried to scuttle the bill by fleeing to D.C. It passed anyway.
These laws are intended to get more people to vote and to make sure the people that do vote have their votes counted.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely. These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You don't need anything else to know that this is nothing but punitive, designed to keep people from voting.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
Not everybody in the community, in the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online.
And I also heard a lot that black people, especially poor black people, have no access to the internet, can't figure out how to use the internet.
That's just stupidity, honestly. Everybody has access to the internet. Even a little kid can figure out how to work the internet.
I had access to the internet for years.
Would you have a problem if when you go to vote, if they say, could we please just see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are? Do you have an issue with that?
No.
Got to show your ID before you vote?
Nah.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Are you cool?
Love showing my ID.
You got no problem with that?
Nope.
Maybe a little bit of racist in it, but like I said, I think it's more stupidity and ignorance.
You're judging somebody, but you're judging them because they're black, saying that they don't got it.
What does that say to you for the people who have this perception of black people?
They're pretty much ignorant.
I think that's ignorant. Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's the word I'm hearing a lot.
Ignorant. Because, you're putting people in a category and you have no idea what you're talking about.
What people are they talking to? Who are these people talking to?